Hello there. In this video I'll be showing you how to choose cars and set up tunings in the Hypercar class series of the Project Cars 3 career mode. There is no PIR limits for upgrades in Hypercar class. With fully upgraded suspension, car tuning becomes essential. Only 4 cars reached the highest goal of keep the pace up pace setter without tuning in my test, and only 2 did it without tuning at Jerez Clock Watcher. All other cars require setup tuning to make it at Donington Park. Only 3 cars in total achieved the highest objective at Jerez Clock Watcher pace setter, which probably is the most difficult one in Project Cars 3 career mode. There are 9 cars in the Hypercar showroom. And 56 more upgraded from previous classes including DLC packs. That's 65 cars in total. 6 of the low-end cars do not qualify for the Hypercar class even fully upgraded. I tested the top 30 PIR cars and decided to stop there because the rest of the cars don't seem to have any chance to make it at Donington Park. The highest objective of the keep the pace up pace setter is quite difficult to achieve. Not only that the cars got to be fast and agile, but also need sufficient downforce to keep them firmly on the track. There are many elevation changes, and the cars must slow down or lose grip and control, if the aerodynamics are not good enough to keep them from taking off. The Jerez Clock Watcher pace setter is really challenging. SMS set the bar very high. The highest goal is 1 minute 36 seconds, and that's almost impossible to reach for most of the road cars. This circuit consists of long straights and tight corners that require excellent braking and acceleration, and high-speed corners that are dominated by aerodynamics. The fastest car can reach 200 plus miles per hour at the long straight between corner number 5 and number 6. It takes everything to beat the highest goal, including the driver's skill. At the beginning of the Hypercar series, all 65 cars are allowed. In the second tier, the Holy Trinity series, only 3 cars are allowed. McLaren P1, Ferrari LaFerrari and Porsche 918 Spyder Weissach. In the third tier, the Hypercar specials, vehicle requirements for each stage are different. The Lightning Strikes Breakout specifies the Rimac C Two. The Battle of Britain race requires Hypercar class from the UK. The Speed and Precision Breakout specifies the Ferrari LaFerrari. The Ferrari Showcase Championship requires cars from Ferrari. And all 65 cars are allowed in the Hypercar Majors series. We need at least 3 cars to complete the entire Hypercar series. The Ferrari LaFerrari is allowed in all stages except for the Lightning Strikes Breakout and the Battle of Britain race, and it's specified for the Speed and Precision Breakout. The Rimac C Two is specified for the Lightning Strike Breakout. For the Battle of Britain race there are 14 cars from the UK available. I'd recommend the Lotus Evija because it is really very fast, but it needs very fine throttle control to handle. The McLaren P1 is much easier to handle. It would be a good choice if you found Evija is out of control. The Jaguar XJ220 S is very fast too, but it's very difficult to handle without proper setup tuning. As mentioned earlier, there is no PIR limit in Hypercar class and every car is fully upgraded, therefore the tuning options are all unlocked. It would take too long to tune and test all 65 cars, so I started with the highest PIR car, and stopped at the 30th. Only 17 among the 30 tested cars passed the highest objective in at least one pace setter stage of the Hypercar Majors series. Here they are. Number 17, Pagani Zonda is a Road A class, middle engine, rear-wheel drive car, upgraded to PIR 836. It's tuned to reach the highest goal at Donington Park. It is slightly power oversteered with the default setup. I tuned this car from scratch in my last video, the Project Cars 3 Car Setup Guide. Number 16, Lamborghini Sian is a Road A class, middle engine, 4-wheel drive car from the Style Pack DLC, upgraded to PIR 832. This four-wheel drive car understeered at mid-corner before tuning. I lowered front spring rate and front anti-roll bar to their limits, and increased rear spring rate by 2 clicks, to add more grip to the front end. Number 15, Porsche 918 Spyder Weissach is a hypercar class, middle engine, four-wheel drive car, upgraded to PIR 856. This four-wheel drive car oversteered obviously without tuning, very difficult to go fast at Dunnington Park. Tuned the anti-roll bars and spring rate settings to eliminate the strong oversteer tendency. Number 14, Porsche Carrera GT is a Road B class, middle engine, rear-wheel drive car, upgraded to PIR 828. Before tuning it's a little bit understeered at turn-in, easily power oversteered at corner exit, which makes the driver to lose confidence to accelerate harder. The tuned car suffers insufficient downforce, it got the 17th place at Dunnington Park. Number 13, Lamborghini Huracán is a Road B class, middle engine, four-wheel drive car, upgraded to PIR 861. This four-wheel drive car suffers insufficient downforce and it's uncontrollable at Dunnington Park without tuning. Lowered rear anti-roll bar and the rear spring rate to reduce oversteering on crests. Number 12, Ferrari SF90 Stradale is a hypercar class, middle engine, four-wheel drive car from the Style Pack DLC, upgraded to PIR 831. This four-wheel drive car does not rotate well at mid-corner, and it slides outward easily when accelerating at corner exit. It's a little bit difficult to handle, requires fine throttle control. Number 11, Radical RXC Turbo is a Road A class, middle engine, rear-wheel drive car, upgraded to PIR 906. It understeered slightly at turn-in, a tiny bit power oversteered at corner exit, needs to be careful on both throttle and brakes. Number 10, Bugatti Chiron Sport is a hypercar class, middle engine, four-wheel drive car, upgraded to PIR 817. Is the lowest one among the fastest 17 cars. This four-wheel drive car understeered obviously. It doesn't have sufficient downforce to stay firmly on the ground at Dunnington Park, but the power output is superb. Number 9, Ferrari Enzo is a Road A class, middle engine, rear-wheel drive car, upgraded to PIR 834. The aerodynamic of the upgraded car is excellent, but the car is not fast enough in corners to make it at Dunnington Park. My tuning yielded more than a second at Dunnington Park and reached the highest objective with half a second margin. Number 8, Porsche 911 GT3 RS is a Road B class, rear engine, rear-wheel drive car, upgraded to PIR 850. It's well balanced, but the aerodynamics is not good enough to keep the car on the track surface firmly on the crests at high speed. Reached the highest objective at Dunnington Park with default setup. Number 7, Jaguar XJ220 S is a hypercar class, middle engine, rear-wheel drive car, upgraded to PIR 887. The upgraded car has excellent top speed, but it comes with strong oversteer tendency when coasting, not very stable at high speed. Detailed tuning process of this car is also available in my last video, the Project Cars 3, Car Setup Guide. Number 6, McLaren P1 is a hypercar class, middle engine, rear-wheel drive car, upgraded to PIR 868. The tuned car is agile, well balanced but a little bit power oversteered, needs to be careful on the throttle. With excellent aerodynamics, it performed very well at Dunnington Park, but not so good at Jerez GP. Number 5, entering the top 5, Lamborghini Veneno is a Road A-class, middle-engine, four-wheel drive car, upgraded to PIR 874. The upgraded car is agile, well-balanced, very easy to control. The suspension and aerodynamic are superb, but the top speed is not high enough. It also reached the highest objective at Donington Park with default setup. Number 4, Hennessey Venom F5 is a hypercar class, middle-engine, rear-wheel drive car from the Style Pack DLC, upgraded to PIR 837. With tremendous 1,817 horsepower output, the upgraded car oversteers very easily at high revs, needs to be very careful on the throttle. It also needs to brake earlier than other cars for the very fast high speed. Number 3, Ferrari LaFerrari is a hypercar class, middle-engine, rear-wheel drive car, upgraded to PIR 892. The upgraded car is agile, well-balanced, very powerful, needs to be careful on the throttle to prevent power oversteering. It also reached the highest objective at Donington Park with default setup. Detailed tuning process of this car is also available in my last video, the Project Cars 3, Car Setup Guide. It got 1 minute 20 seconds .928 at Donington Park, and 1 minute 35 seconds .890, just reached the highest goal at Jerez GP. That's 2.182 seconds ahead of the highest objectives in total. Number 2, Rimac C Two is a hypercar class, middle-engine, four-wheel drive electric car, upgraded to staggering PIR 981, is really a monster. The upgraded car has top speed rated 99.5, which is the fastest among all. It's well balanced, slightly oversteered at turn-in, strong oversteer tendency at corner exit, needs to be very gentle on the throttle. With the extreme top speed, it needs to brake very early before turn-in. It got 1 minute 19 seconds .333 at Donington Park, and 1 minute 35 seconds .308 at Jerez GP, with the default setup. That's 4.359 seconds ahead of the highest objectives in total. Number 1, Lotus Evija is a hypercar class, middle-engine, four-wheel drive electric car, upgraded to unbeatable PIR 1089. The upgraded car is well balanced, comes with tremendous power-to-weight ratio, very strong oversteer tendency at corner exit, need to be very gentle on the throttle. This car is also incredibly fast, got to start braking very early before entering corners. It got 1 minute 19 seconds .117 at Donington Park, and 1 minute 35 seconds .171 at Jerez GP, with the default setup as well. That's 4.712 seconds ahead of the highest objectives in total. Although the scores of the top two electric cars are very close, but I'd say that the Lotus Evija is the fastest car among all, true king of the hypercar class. Please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.